What's up everybody? Diana Cooley, the Recipe Hacker here, and I'm excited because we're making a really tasty recipe today, and I get to cook with this girl. This is my daughter, Chloe. Now, Chloe, let me ask you a question. What is your favorite chicken dish?
Well, I really like chicken parm. Orange chicken is great, but my favorite is chicken nuggets.
Yes, chicken nuggets are awesome, and that's actually what we're making today. We are gonna try to hack chicken nuggets. Now, most chicken nuggets are fried, so today we're actually gonna bake our chicken nuggets, and we're gonna coat it with a gluten-free ingredients that taste good, and we are gonna see if it passes the Chloe test. All right, let's get into this recipe. All right guys, the first thing we're gonna do with making these chicken nuggets is we have 3 bowls here, and we are going to coat our chicken nugget in 3 different toppings, and then we're gonna bake it at a high temperature so we can get it nice and crispy. So first thing we're gonna do is fill this bowl. We're gonna use some almond flour, arrowroot starch, some sea salt, and then some pepper. So Chloe, can you put a 1/4 cup of the almond flour into this bowl? This is great. I don't have to do anything now. I got my helper. So, 1/4 cup of almond flour. Now we're gonna put a 1/4 cup of arrowroot starch. We're gonna add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And we're gonna do a dash of pepper just for some flavor. Let me do that. Perfect, so we are gonna mix this together. We're gonna try to get out the lumps and really just mix all of these ingredients together. All right, we got our first bowl taken care of. Now our second bowl is gonna be actually a liquid. So this is what's gonna help kind of get sticky and help the breaded parts stick onto our chicken nugget. So we are going to crack 3 eggs into this bowl. Would you like to crack some eggs?
Sure.
Gonna do it at the same time? Okay, we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, now we're gonna put a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. This is really for flavor. Not really that important to measure if you kind of get a little pop. Like that smell. Okay, so Chloe, if you wanna mix that up, we gotta break those egg yolks apart. Third bowl is gonna be like the crunchy, crispy outside. And so what we've decided to use, because we don't wanna add any gluten, we don't wanna add any flour, I found these crackers. These are called Mary's Gone Crackers. Apparently Mary's Gone Crackers. And they're predominantly made of seeds. They're actually pretty tasty as well. They're really crispy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So we're gonna actually pulse it in the food processor and get it nice and ground up. And then we're gonna add 1 full cup of nutritional yeast. So we're gonna grind it down until there's no more like big chunks, so it's pretty consistent. Now we're gonna add a full cup of nutritional yeast as well. So we're just mixing the nutritional yeast into the cracker crumbs. Ooh, it smells so good. This is where the flavor, you know, we're talking about, we take out a lot of the fat, how do we add flavor back in? This is one of the ways that we're doing that. Now we have our 3 toppings ready, so we're gonna prep our chicken. So we're gonna put the chicken breast in between 2 pieces of parchment paper just to contain the mess. And what we're gonna do first is we're gonna pound them down. And this is the fun part because we get to hit things. So let's go for it. All right, you know you're done when you're sweating. And when your chicken is a lot flatter than when you started. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually trim some of the fat, and if there's any pieces of skin left, you're gonna trim that off, and we're gonna chop it into little bite-sized pieces. Do your best to make the pieces similar in size. And so now what we're gonna do is we're going to take a piece of chicken, we're gonna roll it around in bowl number 1, and bowl number 1 was just our little powders. And then we're gonna dip it into bowl number 2, which gets it nice and wet. We're gonna kind of roll it in bowl number 3, which is where we get the delicious coating on the outside of our chicken nugget. And then what we have here is our little chicken nugget. Gosh, these look so good.
I'm starving for chicken right now.
All right, guys, we got our pan full of our chicken nuggets ready for the oven. We're gonna put them in at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes until they're nice and crispy. All right, guys, that was it. You saw how easy this was to make. You saw how wholesome the ingredients are. Chloe's gonna give it a try to tell us how it tastes, but I really just wanna encourage you to take the time to try to make a recipe like this. Your kids are gonna love it, as we'll see from Chloe here. And you just know that you're putting healthy food into your family. You're fueling your guys' fitness lifestyle, which makes a really big impact. What do you think, Chloe?
It was amazing.
Yay!